Good morning guys, happy Monday, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing very well. Firstly, I'm just going to apologise for how tired I probably look. I'm frankly absolutely knackered. And also, I apologise for lack of video last week. I just feel like the week got away with me and it was really just such a mundane week in my life, to be honest guys. And I don't know, I just wasn't really happy. I had obviously vlogged a little bit, but I just wasn't really happy with the clips. I wasn't up to much. I was really just like cracking on with work and yeah, just other random stuff going on. So I do apologise for that, but sometimes you just feel like I'd rather just not put this out and have a week off. So that's what happened. Last night, I also ended up in hospital late last night. Everything's fine, but basically once you're 26 weeks pregnant, if you start feeling reduced movement of the baby, anything like that, the movements change, patterns change, they want you to bring into a midwife immediately, and then they'll advise you what to do. So I had to go in for monitoring last night. And yeah, I'm just knackered this morning. Everything's okay, baby's fine, baby's looking really good. I just hadn't felt the baby like all afternoon yesterday afternoon, and then yesterday evening when the baby normally like comes to life, you know, really kicking around a lot, like there was just nothing. I even got in the bath because the bath normally the baby's like kicking around, nothing. And I'm not really a worrier. I'm not a worrier, I'm not a stressor, and I just thought, this doesn't really feel right. So anyway, rang the midwife on call and she asked me to come into the hospital just for some general monitoring. I think it's quite normal. Like she said, you know, it happens quite a lot. A lot of people do the same thing. There was multiple other girls in there in the same position as I was. And she was like, you've done the right thing by coming in. So yeah, that was an unexpected turn of events yesterday because we were having a fully relaxed day yesterday. Like we just did nothing. We had such a nice lie-in. Ben made breakfast in bed. I had a bath, chilling on the sofa. I don't know, the lady said to me, the midwife, was basically, because I was like, look, you know, the heartbeat was really healthy, everything was fine. The baby started kicking once we got there and I'd gone put on the machines and stuff. And she was like, look, if you've been busy, if you've been quite active, you know, and you're just having a really chilled day, maybe the baby was as well. She said there's no real reason behind it that we know. She said it could be a multiple reasons. So I think maybe I'd just been so busy and I was so tired all day yesterday, and I think my body was just like finally relaxing, and I think the baby just was doing the same thing basically. So yeah, that was a bit stressful yesterday for a bit there, but everything's fine. And this week, I've got a bit of a funny week this week because I am going away on Thursday with my friend for a couple of nights. We're just going up to the Norfolk coast, just having a girly getaway before the baby arrives, which I'm really looking forward to. And so I'm just trying to like preempt how the week's going to go and how much footage I'm going to actually get when I'm in Norfolk, or whether to just write that off and just keep it as, you know, a 3-day vlog, because obviously I'm not up to huge amounts, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I don't know how this week and this vlog is gonna go, but I wanted to start this early morning today. I don't know why I'm up. It's 7:30, but I've been up since 7. Yeah, I don't know why I'm awake, I'm tired. But I've got work to do, I've got things to get on with, and yeah, I just wanted to start this week's video so that I actually like get on a roll with it. Nothing much to report from last week. Went to see The Housemaid with my mum and nan, which was really good. It actually lived up to the book, which is always difficult, isn't it, when you're reading and reading something, or you've read something and then go and watch the film version. It's always hard to match those up. I am supposed to be going and seeing some friends this afternoon, but I think I might call off because I'm just going to be knackered by the time the afternoon comes. I've got things to do in the house today, I've got work to do. Just want to keep on top of everything this week so that I can go away on Thursday and like actually enjoy my couple of days away. What else? Obviously Valentine's Day, we had a really nice weekend. We went for breakfast, went for a nice walk along the river. got a coffee. Ben made a lovely dinner from his new Padella cookbook. Yeah, it was lovely. It was perfect, the perfect day, and we went for a gorgeous Indian on Friday night as well, actually, which chef's kiss. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. I don't have huge amounts going on up until Thursday. We have got a scan tomorrow, so we're back to the hospital again tomorrow. I don't think I've spent so much time in hospital in my life. But yeah, basically the baby, I had a midwife appointment on Wednesday, and the baby was measuring slightly longer than they were expecting. They've got like a chart with a like a little line going on it, 2 lines actually, and they want you to be in the middle of the 2 lines, which I am, but from my last measurement, so like 6 weeks ago, to this one, I'm measuring like 2 centimetres more than they were expecting. The midwife did say that the measurements can be a bit difficult when it's 2 different people doing the measurements, because I had a random midwife this week just gone. She's not normally at the place that I go, so she was like, the way that I've done the measurement compared to like last week's midwife, she was like, it just could be that we're just doing the measurements different, because they like have a feel around where they think the baby reaches and then measure down somewhere like down near your pelvic area. So she was like, it might be that the baby's absolutely fine and like not anything wrong, or like not too big or too tall or anything like that. She was like, it just could be our measurement. But she was like, I'll request a scan, they might reject it, they might not, but they didn't. So we're doing that tomorrow, which it'll be nice actually. I'm looking forward to seeing the baby again, especially after what happened yesterday, even though we know everything's fine now and I've been feeling baby again. It's just typical, isn't it? But yeah, anyway, that's kind of an update. I hope you're well. I am just making myself a cup of tea and then I'm gonna crack on with the day basically. Right guys, I just had a really good hour block of just having a bit of a clean. I meant to hoover and mop like our bedroom, kitchen area on Friday, but I never got round to it. And we had quite a big weekend of like cooking and stuff. So yeah, the kitchen really needed a clean. I've got the dishwasher on a deep clean. And yeah, just had an hour block because I literally sat down this morning after I spoke to you, and I've been working all the way through till 11. So yeah, 11 till 12. I had a little cleaning block. It's now 20 past 12. I've just had a shower. I felt really gross. I really needed to wash my hair, but I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. I'm so tired. And now I'm just making some lunch. I've got a really random lunch today. I've literally got those like gastropub fish fillets. I've got one of those in the air fryer, and then I'm just using up some greens that we've got left over from one of our dinners in the week, because I'm not doing a shop this week. It's just pointless because tomorrow we've got gusto obviously, but tomorrow's pancake day. So, and we've got an appointment at the hospital at like 4 o'clock. So by the time we're home and everything, I just think maybe we'll just pick up a pizza or something like that on the way home. I don't know, we'll see. And then Wednesday we've got gusto. I've got enough food in the house to like last me through. And then Thursday I'm out. Ben's out for dinner on Thursday night. I'm away obviously. Friday I'm still away. Ben's got plans Friday evening. That's to go to some charity event. So he can sort himself out. And then Saturday I've got one of our gusto meals that we'll have. So yeah, I'm just not going to the shop this week. We've got a few bits of fruit left to last me, and do you know what I mean? Just like we've got enough to get us through, and obviously I can just pop to the shop if I need anything. So yeah, I'm just having random breakfast, lunches and dinners for the next few days, but I'm gonna get back to work in a bit. I'm just having my lunch, and I'm gonna get back to work for 1 o'clock because I've got so much to do today. I don't know why. Just feel like I'm in a quite a good headspace today with work. Like I just feel like I want to be really organised, even though I'm absolutely knackered. So yeah, and I also need to let the girls know that I'm going to bail on tonight. I can't be bothered, guys. I cannot be bothered. I can't wait to just get my arse on the sofa and chill out this evening. Yeah, just had a really long, late night. So that's my little update, and yeah. Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all very well. I literally slept like a baby last night. I had such a good sleep. So yeah, I'm feeling good this morning. Also, the sun is out once again. I actually don't know what weather we are in store for today, but the fact that I've woken up and the weather is, look at Simba on the wall. Can you see him? He is so happy that the sun is out this morning. I let him out and he just like was running around, just so happy that the sun was out, because like he'll still go out in the rain. He's quite a funny cat. Like he just loves to be outside and go out and play. But yeah, the weather's been making him a little bit depressed, I think, hasn't it, for all of us? But anyway, I don't know what to do with myself this morning. I had a little bit of a lie, and it's 8:30, but I had a bit of a lie in. I had such a good sleep. Ben actually didn't end up sleeping in the bed last night. He had a nap when he got in from work yesterday, because obviously he was just so tired after being up the hospital on Sunday evening, and he was like, I'm not tired at all when we went to bed. So he ended up going and watching telly in the living room and obviously fell asleep in there. So yeah, I had the bed to myself and I slept amazingly. So I'm feeling good this morning. I don't know what to do with myself though, because basically we've got a scan today, not until this afternoon. I think we need to be there at like 3:50. So you probably need to leave at like around 3ish. And I want to go to the gym. But I think I'm going to go, I don't know, I was going to go with my mum because she's got a class at 11, but I don't know whether to just get myself ready and go now, because I was going to put a hair mask in, go to the gym, come home, and then have a nice shower, and then hopefully my hair will last for the rest of the week, because obviously I go to Norfolk on Thursday. Anyway, I was just going to talk to you quickly about this Gusto recipe, because basically, we've been very up and down with Gusto, guys. We've had very mediocre dishes. We've had some nice ones. It's just been very much up and down. And yeah, just, I don't know. It's obviously so convenient. And obviously at the minute, you know, leading up to the baby arriving, we've got plans, we're busy. Like, it's just very convenient to be using Gusto. But yeah, there's just, I think the problem is there's just so many things on the, like each week, there's so many recipes each week now. So it's really hard to like narrow down which recipes you want. There's like over 200 recipes a week, which you think sounds amazing because like obviously there's loads of choice. Obviously there's going to be stuff that you want to try, but it almost feels as like there's too many recipes and they haven't like quite perfected each recipe. Whereas before, like years ago when we first ever started using Gusto, they had like 50 recipes, maybe 40, and everything mostly was pretty decent. But we do seem to like keep getting a few dud recipes here and there. But saying that, last night we had these spicy chicken and gochujang scissor cut noodles, and they were absolutely delicious, so nice. And this was a special recipe for the Lunar New Year. So yeah, I don't know, we're as I've said millions of times, it's a love-hate relationship with Gusto. Part of us loves it because it is just really convenient, and it's just nice not to have to like think about every single dinner that you're having each week. And then obviously shopping everything for it, and then, you know, things crop up and you're like, oh, I've got a whole fridge full of food that's like now not going to get eaten, that kind of thing, you know. But yeah, anyway, it's also pancake day today, so I don't really know what to do for dinner, because obviously we're going to have pancakes. So part of me is like, do we just get something, like do we just go to Colchester early and grab something for lunch? I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I think I'm still waking up this morning. I just can't decide what to do. I also need to start packing my hospital bag because Ben is like on at me about getting his hospital and baby hospital bag packed after our little trip on Sunday night, because basically we were in the maternity triage, and there was a girl in there who had come, like she'd like just come from having a wee, and she was sat with her partner in the next like little cornered off section to us, and we could hear the boyfriend husband talking to the midwife while she was in the loo, saying like that she's just really anxious, like there's a lot of pain, like she, you know, she just hasn't had pain like that before, and they were asking like if she was on anxiety medication, and he was like no, like she's normally fine, blah blah blah. Anyway, they took her off to a private room, came back, and she was fully dilated, and she was literally like having the baby. Which they obviously fully were not expecting. So yeah, Ben's like now freaking out, and he's like that we need to have everything prepared, which is quite funny. It's really sweet actually. But yeah, so I'm just slowly trying to figure out what to do in my morning, because I don't really want to go to the gym without fueling myself, but I don't feel like overly hungry this morning, and I'm not sure a bowl of cereal is gonna like cut it to fuel me. I don't know, it's not like I go to the gym and do like a really hard workout these days, guys, let's be honest. But yeah, I think I'm more inclined to like shoot off and go sooner rather than later, rather than wait for mum, because it's like slap bang in the middle of the day, and I don't need to do that if I'm not going to the class. So anyway, I'm waffling. I hope you're well. Buzzing for pancakes later. I got these special lemons from Waitrose the other day, unwaxed Sorrento lemons, and they even come with their little green leaf on, like you see them in Italy. Look. Oh well, the leaves come off now, but you can imagine what it did look like. So I'm really excited for that later. Guys, I just thought I would just give you a little update on the garden, because the sun is out and it's looking absolutely stunning. It's so gorgeous. So we got the stones put in, obviously on the walkways, since I last showed anything. Let me just put my shoes on and I'll show you properly. Yes, so we got the stones put in, which look so nice. We went for flamingo, I believe they're called. I'll show you them up close. So they've still got lots of greys and stuff, but they've got like a nice pinky hue, and I just thought I didn't want it to look too modern, because obviously, you know, the style of this garden is, you know, a courtyard country garden type vibe, and I didn't want everything to look too stark, if you know what I mean, and just super sleek and modern, because it's just not really in keeping with this area of the garden. So yeah, we're just now waiting for the resin to go in. This obviously, all of this black tarmac isn't staying like that, and on these sides, and then I'm just going to get these lollipop trees trimmed into like proper little small lollipops, I think. But yeah, really happy with it. It looks absolutely gorgeous so far, and yeah, I'm just excited to see what else we're going to end up doing with it, because in this area here we're thinking of having like a cover over the top, and then like a fire pit and sitting area, because obviously we're going to have quite a lot of outdoor space, like usable outdoor space now. So yeah, just a little update for you guys. I'm really happy with the progress. The resin, they need like a decent few days of weather to make sure that it sets and stuff, so just waiting on that. But as you can see, I'm ready for the gym. I did put a hair mask in, I haven't had a shower or anything. It's 10:30, going to be leaving in like 10 minutes. And yeah, I just basically sorted out my baby registry for my baby shower. I just had a few last bits that I wanted to add on to that, and I've sent it across to my friend who's organising the group chat and stuff. So I've sent that over to her. I just finalised that this morning. The last thing that I want to buy right now is a nursery chair. But I just can't like decide on one, basically. So yeah, I've got like so many tabs open with different chairs. So I just need to go through them and decide what we want to do. Because I don't want to spend like an absolute fortune on one, but I do think it would finish off this room quite nicely. Because obviously, as I've said before, this isn't staying here. This is where the nursery chair is going to go for now. Anyway, I'm just going to make the bed, open the blinds, etc. and then head off to the gym. Good morning, guys. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday morning. As you can see, I've got a bit of a breakfast setup going on here because for pancake day yesterday, I literally made enough pancake batter for a family of 6. So I've got pancakes for breakfast for the foreseeable, which I'm not completely mad about. I have also just made a fruit smoothie as well, just so I've got some goodness, because as you guys know, I've not been to the shop this week. So like, we're really depleted on the nutritional front. But anyway, pancakes were lovely last night. I didn't make any dinner. We had like savoury ones with ham and cheese in for dinner, and then just a couple of sweet ones for dessert. So yeah, pancake day was a success. Our scan yesterday, which we had, was good, really good. They said baby was looking perfect. The baby wasn't bigger than they originally thought, or like from when the midwives had measured. So I think it was just a case of one midwife measuring slightly differently to the next one, which, you know, I think is quite common. And yeah, that's about it for yesterday, really. Had a really, really good gym session. I felt so good yesterday. Can we just talk about how much of an effect the sun truly does have on your mood? Like yesterday, I was just honestly in the best mood ever, guys. I was just so optimistic yesterday. The sun just made me feel on top of the world, and I was just like, I can actually, you know, envision summer now, and just, I was in a completely different mindset yesterday. It was so nice. Not quite the same vibes this morning. I'm feeling quite tired this morning for whatever reason. I didn't have a great sleep. The cats were annoying me, and I was just in and out of sleep quite a lot, and then I woke up really early as well. So on a bit of a slight like tired slump this morning, but I've been up since 6 a.m, which is really annoying. I've done my sort of morning sweep of the house. Yeah, I'm just making some breakfast. I'm going to sit down, have a work block, and make a bit of a plan for the day, because I've got a few things I need to get done today. And yeah, I haven't got any plans to leave the house. I might pop into the village just because I feel like I could do with some fresh air. So I might do that. But yeah, other than that, just taking a few things off my list. I need to pack for Norfolk. I need to start prepping the hospital bag. Otherwise, Ben is literally going to have an absolute freak out at me. And yeah, oh, that looks great. That pancake looks better than the pancakes I made last night, guys, honestly. Right, guys, I've done a little work block, but I need to do something different. So I've been waiting to sort out this drawer of DVDs for so long. Back in the day, I had a lovely DVD collection, and now it's obviously kind of void, which is a bit sad, but like, I don't know, I don't want to get rid of all the DVDs. I think it's nice to have like a big collection, and I spent years collecting them all. So anyway, I just wanted to sort out these drawers because the DVDs were in there, because this unit used to be in our old living room, but I don't know what else. Like, this is kind of just a dumping ground for old iPhones and things like that. So I'm going to sort that out. And this is just so not fun. So I'm going to sort this drawer out now as well. These ones I've emptied already. So yeah, I'm just going to clear these out and basically have a little bit of a break from working, because I feel so tired today, guys, and I'm really struggling to concentrate properly. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to like do blocks of different things, but I've been meaning to do this job for ages, so I'm gonna do this now, sort out through all these wires and God knows what else we've got, and go from there. Right, guys, the drawers have been emptied. We've got a little baby. Hello. Nala is literally, hey boy, we've got another baby too. Nala is literally loving all of the baby stuff. It's so funny. She's like been getting in the pram and everything, and I know you shouldn't like let your cats, you know, clamber all over the baby stuff, but the pram it's like only the outer layer of the pram. It is what it is. Anyway, just thought I'd show you. I've moved all of our electricals to here. A little bit more organised. Nobody needs this many leftover iPhones, but I don't want to do anything with them until I speak to Ben, because he might have different ideas of what to do with them. But yeah, it's a bit more organised. This is some more like travel stuff. Loads of random wires, vlogging bits, random remotes, a speaker that it doesn't belong to us. So yeah, but I'm actually going to give those drawers, the wooden drawers through there, a proper like clean. I'm just going to use my wood polish, because I've literally not cleaned them in years, and then I can start like putting some baby bits in there. Because I don't know if I've said, but the plan is to get some sort of chair just here. So I'm going to probably pull this a little bit closer to the chair once I've picked a chair out. And then this can be filled with like books or like essentials that I might need for when I'm like nursing, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's the plan in here. So I'm just going to give this a quick clean, and then I might have a quick look through / sort out of this box. This is my baby box that my mum had for me, and she gave it to me over Christmas, so I haven't had a chance to go through it yet. So I might do that and then pop that away, just so that this room is a bit more complete. Right guys, I'm feeling a bit more organised. This was kind of already organised in here, to be honest. So I've just got this is obviously in our bedroom. I've just got all my boots hanging up in here. I just find them so much easier to hang on these little hangers that you get when you like buy men's shorts and stuff, especially these long ones. So I've got all my boots in here, and then down here is basically a huge memory box from like my childhood. Another one here, this is the baby one that my mum gave me recently, and then just some like old journals and stuff on top. And then this red Gusto box is more so filled with like recent memories for me and Ben. I am a little bit of a hoarder in that sense, but I don't know, I just don't like to get rid of too much. I don't know, I'm just really bad at getting rid of things that like hold memories and stuff. But yeah, anyway, so I've got Ben's wedding suit in here as well. These are just a bag of clothes that I need to basically like go back through once I am no longer pregnant. And then I've got my wedding dress in the end. So we do have quite a lot of unused storage in the house actually, because like all of these are now empty. Most of the baby drawers are also empty. And then in here, all of these drawers are empty at the minute. And then I've just got, let me just show you the other side. I've just got some like baby stuff hanging up, and then down the bottom here we've got our suitcases. They could go in the garage if we feel like we need the extra space. But yeah, this is really handy having like, this is all like for the next stage up, just so I'm not cluttering this chest of drawers. So yeah, we have actually quite a lot of storage, and I'm trying to sort of save this area for everything to do with the baby. So yeah, I'm quite happy with how everything is looking right now. I'm just going to sort out mine and Ben's drawers, or am I? I feel like I don't want to get too deep into this like organising. When we get into March, I'm going to set one day to each room so that I can have a serious like clean, deep clean, spring clean, reset the whole house, just like so everything is where it needs to be before the baby arrives. So I think I'm not going to get too wrapped up in cleaning and organising right now, just because, yeah, I feel like I'm going to do a better job of that when I have like dedicated days, because I've got other stuff that I need to get on with today. But okay, webinar is done. It was quite insightful actually, but guys, I don't have the brain capacity today. Like, I'm so tired right now. It's not even funny. I think I might even try and have a nap. I don't know. Naps don't really go very well for me. But anyway, I really can't bother to do this right now, but I have planned to pack for my trip to Norfolk this afternoon. Just so I'm prepared, and also I think we're actually leaving a little bit earlier than originally planned tomorrow, or like than I thought. We hadn't actually planned a time. I just thought we would be leaving a little bit later, but I think we're going to aim to leave at around 12ish, which means I need to leave here at like 11:30. So yeah, tomorrow I'll just wear something like comfy and cozy to travel in, and then in the evening we're going somewhere called Socius 22, I think it is, for dinner, which is like smart cash, so it's nothing crazy, but I don't really know what to wear. I think I might just take this long, sort of like long sleeve shirt dress, and just wear it with some tights, and then I'll obviously take a big coat with me. So I think I might just wear that, because it's like kind of dressy. I wore it on Christmas Day, but it's like nice and comfy. The only problem is I don't have any like tights. I do have tights, but they're not like bump friendly ones, and I feel like I don't show the vlog very often, but the bump is bumping, guys. Like, we're fully growing here. But yeah, I think I might take this. I don't really have to think about an outfit then, it's just sorted and done, because I don't think it's going to be very warm, but obviously like we're going to go into a restaurant, eat, and then go back to the hotel room, so I think this is perfect. And then, because otherwise like I've got to try and find something to go with trousers, and I don't really know if I can be bothered with that. And then Friday I'm gonna wear my new dungarees, which are the cutest thing ever. So I'm gonna wear those on Friday, because I think the plan was that we were gonna go to the beach on Friday and have a nice walk, because my friend is actually bringing her dog Bear with us. I don't know if the weather's like looking great, to be honest. I think it is going to be a bit drizzly and rainy, but it is what it is. Like, it's winter, what do we expect? So I think I just need like maybe a long sleeve top to go with that, or I might take the thing is, like, when you go on like a beach walk, you don't mind dressing a little bit, like, you know, your outfit doesn't need to be put together. But I was going to just take my DMs, because they would go with that dress, and also my dungarees, but I might have to take my wellies as well, because if it's going to be raining, I don't want to ruin my DMs, because I wear them like all the time. But yeah, I think I might just take like a nice long sleeve option and a short sleeve option to wear with my dungarees, a white and a cream. And then Friday night, I don't really know what we're doing Friday night, because we're staying in a place called the Host Arms in Burnham Market. So they do actually have a restaurant attached to it, which I think might be more what I'm in the mood for. I don't know. You know, you just like can't really decide. We haven't planned what we're going to do Friday evening, because we're having facials at like 3 o'clock. And then like we have the whole afternoon and evening. So then like my friend has sent me another restaurant we could go to, but I feel like I'd probably rather just stay in the hotel premises rather than like going out again. I don't really know. I might take these like green trousers from River Island, because I can wear these with just like a white t-shirt. I do have a matching top that goes with these, so I might take that actually, and I could wear that to dinner if we do like go out. Yeah, I might do that. The matching top, it's really quite cute actually. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to take. I'm just going to obviously take some layers as well. PJs, obviously. I might take a little vest top as well though, because you never know how like hot a hotel room is or isn't going to be. So I'm just going to pop a little vest top in as well. And then I don't really know what to take in terms of jumpers. Like, I think it's going to be quite chilly. We're obviously on the coast, so like if we do go down to the beach for the day, it's going to be like cold, I think. But then I also want to take like a nice-ish cardigan for me to wear in the evening on Friday maybe. I don't know. This is what happens, like you plan your outfits and then all of a sudden you need like all these different, you know, layers. Obviously we're not like going away, so I can leave. That's what's good, isn't it, when you like are going somewhere local and you're driving, because you can just leave like extra bits in the car. Morning guys, happy Thursday. I am literally just jumping on to sign this vlog off. I somehow got way more footage this week of just being at home than I ever imagined. So yeah, I'm just gonna sign off, get the video sorted and ready for the weekend. So I hope you enjoy spending a few days at home with me guys. And yeah, I will see you very soon for the next one. Bye.